Keith here in the middle. First of all, did you feel like when he had his head in your chest early, especially when he was trying to come forward, that your counter left was your most effective punch throughout the middle rounds?
The counter left, I was trying to sneak in that little left uppercut. You know, I saw it. I think I could have thrown it more. Dan was asking me to go to the body. Shawn's short, stocky frame and how low he gets made it a little difficult to get into the body. There's several things that I would have liked to do and executed, and I think we could have done more damage, but we were able to do enough damage in each and every single round.
And one last follow-up. The ninth round was obviously a wild toe-to-toe round, but in the 10th, did you think you might have him for a second when you staggered him with the right there?
There were several times where I thought that I almost had him. But like I said earlier, for whatever reason, it was a little difficult to follow up tonight. Maybe it was the year layoff. Maybe it was the car accident. I'm not gonna pinpoint anything exactly. You know, the fight is what it was. It was a great fight, and I'm happy to still be champion of the world.
Keith, did you feel in those early rounds that the fight was getting away from you? Was there some fear that this was slipping away?
Nah, I felt like I opened up with a nice round one. I felt like I consciously gave him round two. I wanted to go out for round three. I knew I was making it a competitive fight. It was probably about going into the ninth, a little bit into the 10th. You know, consciously, even Danny said, win every round from here, you know. I tried to stay on the outside a little bit more. Shawn's pressure was less at that point of the fight. And we just boxed smart, man. I told you, man, boxing smart was going to be the key to victory for this fight.
And there's obviously going to be a lot of calls for a rematch. Is that something you want to get to sooner or later?
It's interesting, man, because, I tried, everyone's talking about what's next. Obviously, we got to sit down, we got to talk to Al. Outside of that, there's definitely potential for a possible rematch. I got to look over this WBA issued mandatory that was talked about way prior, So we'll see what happens in the future. But the fans want it, man. The fans will most likely get it.